married. Know what I mean? And in our town, there aren't hardly any exceptions. Most everybody climbs into their grave married. The first act is called The Daily Life. This act is called Love and Marriage. There's another act coming after this one. I reckon you can guess what that's about. So, it's 3 years later. It's 1904. It's July 7th, just after high school commencement. That's when most of our young people jump up and get married. As soon as they pass their last examinations in solid geometry and Cicero's orations, looks like they suddenly feel themselves fit to get married. It's early morning again. Only this time it's been raining. It's been pouring, thundering. Mrs. Gibbs got it, and Mrs. Webb's here, drenched. All those bean poles and key vines drenched. Oh, yesterday, over there on Main Street, the rain looked like curtains being blown along.
I don't know now. It may begin again any minute. There's the 5:10 train for Boston. And there's Mrs. Gibbs and Mrs. Webb come downstairs to make breakfast, just as if this were an ordinary day. Now, I don't have to point out to the women in the audience that both these ladies they see before them, both these ladies have cooked 3 meals a day, one of them for 20 years and the other for 40, and no summer vacation. They've washed, cleaned the house, raised 2 children apiece, and never had a nervous breakdown. Never thought themselves hard used either. It's like what one of those Middle West poets used to say. You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life. It's what they call a vicious circle.
Oh, get up, Bessie!
And there comes Howard Hughes and Bessie delivering milk. And there's Side Crowell delivering the papers, like his brother before it.
Morning, Howie.
Oh, morning, Sonny. Anything the papers allowed to do?
Not much. Oh, except Grover's Corners is about to lose the best baseball pitcher they ever had.
Oh, hey, breaking news.
Now all he'll be doing is pitching hay.
Oh, Bessie! Oh, I guess I can stop and talk if I have a mind to.
He could hit 2 and run bases.
Hey, mighty fine ball player.
I don't see how he could give up a thing like that just to get married. Would you have, Howie?
Oh, I can't tell, Si. Never had no telling that way.
Morning, Howie.
Hello, Bill. You're up there.
Seeing if there's anything I can do to prevent a flood. The river's been rising all night.
Sonny Crowell here is all broke up about George Gibbs retiring from baseball.
Yes, sir. That's the way it goes. Listen, son. Back in '84, we had a ball player. Even George Gibbs couldn't have touched him. Name a Hank Todd. Went down to Maine, become a parson. Wonderful ball player. Wonderful ball player.
spare me another.
Yes, and 2 cream.
Will it rain again today, Howie?
Well, I was just saying to Miss Gibbs is how it may clear up. Oh, Mrs. Newsom told me special to tell you how I hope they'll be happy, Miss Webb. No, they will.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, Mrs. Newsom. We're counting on seeing you at the church.
Oh, yes, Miss Webb. We hope to get there all right. We'll get there if we couldn't miss that. Come on, Bessie. Yeah.
Well, Mom, day has come. Y'all losing one of y'all chicks.
Don't you start with me, young kids. You like crying every minute. Sit down and drink a coffee.
Groom's up shaving himself, only there ain't an awful lot to shave. Whistling and singing like he's glad to leave us. And every now and then saying, I do, to the mirror. But it don't sound convincing to me.
I declare, I don't know how he'll get along without us. I've arranged his clothes and I've seen to it. His feet are dry, he's got warm things. They're too young, Frank. Emily won't think of such things. He'll catch his death of cold within a week.
I remember my wedding morning, Julia.
Don't you start with me, Frank.
I was the scaredest young fella in the state of New Hampshire. I thought I'd made a mistake for sure. When I saw you down that aisle, I thought you were the prettiest gal I'd ever seen. Only problem was, I'd never seen you before. There I was in the Congregational Church, man, a total stranger.
And how do you think I felt? Weddings are perfectly awful things, Frank. Farces. That's what they are. Yeah. I made you something.
Wow, Julia Hersey, French toast.
Ain't hard to make it. I had to do something.
How'd you sleep last night, Julia?
I heard a lot of the hours struck off.
I get a shock every time I think of George setting out to be a family man. That great gangling thing. I tell you, Julia, there's nothing so terrifying in the world as a son. The relation between father and son is the damnedest, awkwardest.
Well, mother and daughter, no picnic. We tell you.
They'll have troubles, I suppose. Everybody has a right to their own troubles.
People are meant to live 2 by 2 in this world. Ain't natural to be lonesome.
You know, Julia, what was one of the things that scared me when I married you?
Go on with you.
I was afraid we wouldn't have material for conversation more than last us a few weeks. I was afraid we would run out and eat our meals in silence. That's a fact. Well, you and I have been conversing for 20
Mr. Webb, and drink this here cup of coffee. And I'll go upstairs and see don't Emily come down and surprise you. There's some bacon there too, but don't be long.
Well, George, how are you? I'm fine, Mr. Webb. Mr. Webb, what kind of common sense could there be in a superstition like that?
Well, George, on a girl's wedding morning, her head's full of, clothes and one thing and another. Don't you think that's probably it?
Yes? Never thought of that.
Girls have to be mighty nervous on a wedding morning, George.
Gee, I just wish a fellow could get married without all this marching up and down.
Every man that's ever lived has felt that way, George. It hasn't been any use. The women folk got to build rough weddings, my boy. After a while now, they have it all their own. My man looks pretty small at the wedding, George. All those good women standing shoulder to shoulder, making sure that knot's tied in a mighty public way.
You believe in it, don't you, Mr. Webb?
Oh, yes, yes. Don't misunderstand me, George. Marriage is a wonderful thing. A wonderful thing. Don't you forget that, George.
No, sir. Mr. Webb, how old was you when you got married?
Well, you see, George, I've been to college. I took a little time to get settled, but Mrs. Webb, she wasn't much older than what Emily is. Age hasn't got much to do with it, George. Not compared with other things.
What was you going to say, Mr. Webb?
I don't know. Was I going to say something? You know, George, I was thinking the other evening about the advice my father gave me on my wedding morning. Yeah. He said, Charles, he said, start right off showing her who's boss. Best thing to do is to give her an order about something, even if it don't make sense. Just so she learns to obey. He said, if anything about her irritates you, a conversation or anything, just get up and walk out of the house. That'll make it very clear. Oh, and oh yes, he said, never let your wife know how much money you have. Never.
Mr. Webb, I couldn't.
So I took the opposite of his advice. And I've been happy ever since. So let that be a lesson to you. Never ask people advice on personal matters.
know how it is. You're 21 or 22, you make some decisions, then whoosh, you're 70. You've been a lawyer for 50 years. And that white-haired lady by your side has eaten over 50,000 meals with you. How do such things begin? George and Emily are going to show you now the conversation they had when they first knew that, as the saying goes, they were meant for one another.
But before they do that, I want you to try and remember what it was like when you were very young, and particularly the days when you were first in love, when you were like a person sleepwalking, and you didn't quite see the street you were walking down, and you didn't quite hear everything that was said to you. You were just a little bit crazy. Will you try and remember that, please?
Now, they'll be coming out of high school at 3 o'clock. George has just been elected president of the senior class. And as this is June, that means he'll be president of the senior class all next year. Oh, and Emily's just been elected secretary and treasurer. Aye, up there, they are coming down the street now.
I can't, Louise. I gotta go home. Oh, Ernestine! Ernestine! Can you come over tonight and do Latin? Isn't that Cicero the worst thing? Well, tell your mother you have to. Goodbye. Goodbye, Helen. Goodbye, Fred.
Emily? Can I carry a book home for you?
Thank you. It isn't far.
Excuse me, Emily, just 1 minute, will you? Say, Bob, if I'm a little late, start practice without me, and make sure to give Herb some long high ones.
Oh, goodbye, Lizzie.
Oh, goodbye. Emily, I'm awful glad you were elected too.
Thank you.
Emily, why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
But you've been treating me so funny lately.
Well, since you asked me, George, I might as well tell you right out. Oh, goodbye, Miss Corcoran.
Oh, goodbye. Well, what is it?
Well, day,
No.
Mr. Morgan?
No. Emily, have an ice cream soda. 2 strawberry ice cream sodas, Mr. Morgan.
2 strawberry ice cream sodas, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I want to tell you, there are 225 horses in Grover's Corners this minute I'm talking to you. City inspector was in here yesterday, and now they're bringing in these automobiles. Best thing to do is just stay home. Why, I can remember when dogs used to be able to sleep in the middle of the street all day and nothing came to disturb them. There you are. Yes, Mrs. Ellis, I'll be right with you. What do you have?
They're so expensive.
No. No, don't you think of that, Emily. We're celebrating our election. And you know what else I'm celebrating?
No.
Celebrating because I've got a friend who tells me all the things that ought to be told me.
George, please don't think of that. I don't know why I
No,
said it.
Emily,
It's not
you
true.
stick to it. You were right to tell me what you did. But you'll see. I'm going to change so quick. And, Emily, I want to ask you a favor.
What?
Emily, if I go away to State Agriculture College next year, will you write me a letter every once in a while?
I certainly will, George. I certainly will. It certainly seems that being away for 3 years, you might get out of touch with things. Maybe letters from Grover's Corners wouldn't be that interesting after a while. Grover's Corners isn't a very important place when you think of all New Hampshire. But I think it's a very nice town.
Emily, the day wouldn't come when I wouldn't want to know everything about our town. I know that's true. Emily,
Well, I'll try to make my letters interesting.
you know, Emily, whenever I meet a farmer, I ask him if he thinks it's important to go to agriculture school to be a good farmer.
Why,
Yeah, and some of them say it's even a waste of time. Well, sure, I mean, you can get all that stuff in the pamphlets the government sends you. And Uncle Luke's getting old. He's about ready for me to start in taking over the farm tomorrow if he could. And like you say, being gone all that time in other places and meeting other people. Gosh, if anything like that could happen to me, I don't want to go away. I guess new people probably aren't any better than old ones. I bet they almost never are. I feel like you're as good a friend as I've got. I don't need to go and meet other people in other towns.
Well, George, maybe it's very important for you to go and learn all that stuff about soil and cattle judging and those things. Of course, I don't know.
Emily, I'm going to make up my mind right now. I won't go. I'll tell Pa about it tonight.
Well, I don't know why you have to decide right now. It's a whole year away.
Emily, you were right to tell me about that fault in my character. What you said was right, but there was one thing wrong in it. That's when you said I wasn't noticing things and people. You, for instance. Why, you said you were watching me when I was doing everything. Why, I was doing the same about you the whole time. Why, sure, I mean, I always thought about you as one of the chief people I always thought about. I was always watching where you were sitting on the bleachers and who you were with. And for 3 days now, I've tried to walk home with you, but something's always come up. I mean, yesterday think when you found a person you're fond of, I mean, a person who's fond of you and cares about your character, why, I think that's as important as college is, and even more so. That's what I think.
I think it's awfully important too.
Emily,
Yes, George?
Emily, if I do improve, I mean, make a big change, do you think you could, I mean, do you think you would?
George, I already am. I always have been.
Well, I guess this was an important talk we've been having.
Yes. Yes.
Wait here just a minute and I'll walk you home. Mr. Morgan? I'm gonna have to go home to get the money to pay.
Why, George Gibbs, do you mean to tell
Yes,
me that?
but I have my reasons, Mr. Morgan. Look, here's my gold watch. Keep it until I come back.
That's all right, George. You keep your watch. I'll trust you.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
I'll trust you 10 years, George Gibbs. Not a day over. Got all over your shock, Emily?
Oh, yes, Mr. Morgan, thank you. It was nothing.
I'm ready.
Well, now we'll get out of the way. There are a lot of things to be said about a wedding. Now, there are a lot of thoughts that go on during a wedding. We can't get them all into one wedding, naturally, especially not into a wedding at Grover's Corners. Our weddings are mighty short and plain. In this play, I take the part of the minister. That gives me the right to say a few things more. As for a while now, the play gets pretty serious. You see, some churches say marriage is a sacrament. I don't quite know what that means, but I can guess. It's like Mrs. Gibbs said a few minutes ago, people are supposed to live 2 by 2. This is a good wedding. The people are pretty young, but they come from a good state and they chose right. The real hero of this scene isn't on the stage at all. And you all know who that is. Like one of them European fellas said, every time a child is born into the world, it's nature's attempt to make a perfect human being. Well, we've all seen nature pushing and contriving for some time now, and we all know she's interested in quantity, but I think she's interested in quality too. Maybe she's trying to make another good governor for New Hampshire. That's what Emily hopes.
And don't forget the other witnesses at the wedding. The ancestors. Millions of them.
Well, most of them set out to live 2 by 2, millions of them. Well, that's all my segment. It went very long anyway.
I don't know why on earth I should be crying. I suppose there's nothing to cry about. This morning, at breakfast, it came over me.
think a minute.
But Papa, don't you remember what you used to say to me all the time? That I was your girl. There must be lots of places we could go to. I would work for you. I would keep house.
You mustn't think such things.
What? Where's Emily?
Why are you giving such a turn?
Cheer up, Ma. I'm getting married.
Let me catch my breath a minute.
You're just nervous. George,
No, Ma. You see, it's Thursday night. Emily and I are coming over to dinner every Thursday night. You'll see. Ma, what's the matter? You don't call funny. Come on, we gotta get ready for this.
George, you come here. Emily, you're marrying a fine fellow. George is the best fellow in the world. George, I'm giving away my girl. You think you can take care of her?
Mr. Webb, I want to. I want to try. Emily, I'm going to do my best. I love you. I need you.
Well, if you love me, help me. All I want is someone to love me.
I will, Emily. Emily, I'll try.
And I mean forever, do you hear? Forever and ever.
Come on now, they're waiting for us. You know everything will be all right. Come quick.
George, do you take this woman Emily to be your wedded wife? To have it
Perfectly lovely wedding.
from this day forward?
Loveliest wedding I ever saw.
Sickness and health.
Oh, I do love a good wedding, don't you?
Forward, to love it, charity.
Doesn't she make a lovely bride?
I do.
And Emily, you take this man to your
Don't know when I've been to such a nice wedding. But I always cry. I don't know why it is, but I always cry. Just like to see young people happy, don't you? Oh, I think it's lovely.
I do.
I've married over 200 couples in my day. Do I believe in it? Yeah, I suppose I do. And Mary's End, millions of them. The cottage, the go-kart, the Sunday afternoon drives in the Ford, the first rheumatism, the grandchildren, the second rheumatism, the deathbed, the reading of the will, once in 1,000 times. It's interesting.
Oh, they a lovely couple. Oh, I don't know when I've been to such a nice wedding. Oh, I'm sure they'll be happy. I always say happiness. That's the great thing. The important thing is to be happy.
That's all the second act, folks.
Thank you.